Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play XCom Enemy Unknown. We're going to jump right in and continue off where we finished last time, which is basically just trying to move along the story missions and get our psi abilities in order. We've pretty much reached the height of technological advancement in the game. There isn't really much more that we can build or research. It really is now just the psionics and the hyperwave relay, which is mainly a storyline room, but it does have another purpose, which we'll see shortly, so may as well just hit fast forward. Right. Okay, France want 3 heavy plasma rifles for a hell of a lot of credits. I could do it, but there again, I don't really need the cash. Although I suppose it's worth having. How easy will it be for me to do that? Have I got the parts? Illyrium, see, it uses a lot of Illyrium, and I don't really have any issue with cash at the moment. So, sorry France, you're not getting them. Okay, another firestorm complete. And the Illyrium power generator is now complete as well. Very quickly want to go into the hangar and move these out to other countries. Oh, how did I manage that? And transfer. So every country really we want to have 2, and we want plasma cannons on them all as well, really. So we will get that in order, because it doesn't take nearly as much Illyrium. It's really weird. It takes less Illyrium and alloys to build a plasma cannon for a spaceship than it does to build a heavy plasma rifle that people carry around with them. 166. It's even cheaper. Wow. Why aren't our troops just carrying around these things that we usually bolt onto the underside of a spaceship? Okay. Another 4 should be enough. Can't do anything else until those ships actually arrive where they're supposed to be, other than... It's really annoying when you go out of the menu and then you really remember you need to do something else. We need to build another couple. Oh, we don't have enough flight computers. Well, let's at least build 1. And back onto fast forwarding. Psionic labs are almost complete as well.
Lab online.
Now then. Still haven't got enough to research that. We now have the Psi Labs available. Excuse me, so.
We can now submit our soldiers for testing within the Psi Lab. Once we have a complete report, I'll notify you with the results. Our current research implies a strong link between a candidate's willpower and their psionic potential. We're hoping that 1 or more of our existing soldiers will meet the necessary requirements.
Okay, so let's add a soldier. Let's go with one of our heavies who we've had from the very beginning. Because what you will have now is they're in psionic testing, which takes them out of being able to go on missions. So, the last thing you want to do is go and add 3 soldiers from your crack squad instantly into psi testing, because then you'll be short of people when the missions come up. However, when you've got soldiers that you don't normally take on missions with you, there's nothing to stop you popping them in anyway. You don't have to do them all at the same time. Keep scanning.
Commander, you should take a look at this. We've just detected a massive new contact. We're picking up an enormous power signature. Whatever it is, it must be fully loaded. We should expect heavy resistance.
Now, it's always difficult to tell what these are. Probably a battleship, that one. But it still says class unidentified here. Now, when we get the hyperwave relay up and running, it will actually tell us what type of ship it is. It will also tell us what type of aliens are in it. So, we've only really got one ship here that we can do anything with. It might end up even getting destroyed, but we will do our best.
Engaging bogey.
We will also put our dodge on. Wow. Wow. And once again, just for the record, wow. So, I'm amazed that we got that down. So we'll send the Sky Ranger. Now, we are a heavy short here, because we have put him in side testing. So let's just have a look and see what we can have. So let's get you up. Let's just do all the usual. It doesn't really matter what you look like, but you should have the right colour on at the very least, which is red. You need Titan armour. You need a heavy plasma, which I don't have. Which is not a problem. We just quickly go to engineering. We go build by item. This is why sometimes it is always worth having a spare or two. Because it doesn't automatically unequip people sometimes when you do certain things. So that's fine. We'll go back to mission control. Crash site. Send Sky Ranger. He's still there. So if we go edit and load out. Now we can take a heavy plasma. Right, it's about as good as we're going to get. This mission, probably not going to be easy, but well worth completing.
Strike one. Prepare for land.
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area.
Again, as you can see, the size of this ship.
Bigger than anything we've seen so far. Considering the impact, the ship seems to be in relatively good shape. We don't know what to expect in there, but you should make your way to the Crafts Bridge as quickly as possible.
We pretty much landed on the ship. That there is no map, there is no outside. So even though this is a ship, it's very similar to the alien base mission. Now, doors can have their uses to a certain degree. Oh. Well, I didn't mean to do that. I actually thought that I'd selected my sniper, and I hadn't. One of those days, peoples. One of those days. Okay. Get everyone up behind the door.
Come get some.
Not that there's many people that can actually go on Overwatch, so why bother? Well, that sounds like there's stuff going on. Again, you want to try and keep everybody in cover. It's a little bit difficult to do because the cover has been spread out nicely so that a vast majority of your classes end up having to dash to get to it. Again, you can get around that by having something like skeleton armor, which actually increases the amount you can move. So again, I still really need to get plasma pistols sorted out, just so that my sniper can have a better option for his secondary weapon. He's dashed anyway, so put the Shiv on Overwatch and the Assault on Overwatch.
Shield, Commander. Shh. I think I heard something.
Sounds a lot like a sect pod. Right. Yeah, not so good. Okay, so you can see him, can't you? Yes, okay. Here's my plan. Pull the Shiv back out of the way. Get my boys here. Actually, can my sniper hit him? If we can kill him, we'll kill him. If not, we'll try and at least pull him into the room. If he runs past my assault guy's going to take a shot at him now, so... Alloy cannon to the face. Down he goes. Now he... Oh. Okay, what exactly... Oh, you can see them there, can you? What is it there you can see? Okay. Well, we'll see if we can take out 85% chance to hit both of them. Can't headshot because that's on cooldown. There's another one gone. See, it is a little bit deceptive because it's through a door. You automatically think, oh right, okay, so I have to go through the door to be able to hit them. But then it comes down to the fact that they're actually just sort of behind a ledge. So, right, let's give you a go. My support guys are usually fairly good with their aim. There we are. Took him down to 2 health. Admittedly, that hasn't killed him. Now, you can't see him, sadly. I could stick my head out and fire, but that isn't necessarily the best tactic. So I think I'm going to put everybody else on Overwatch. If I can't see him, theoretically he can't see me. And he's probably just going to throw a grenade now. Yep, there he goes. There's definitely a sect pod around, I can hear it. So. Let's finish you off.
Taken care of.
Let's move the shift forwards. I am really going to take this slow. I'm not going to be losing people here. Not a chance.
Isn't that a little above my pay grade?
Okay, so we've got the Shiv repaired. Sniper didn't take any damage. I could potentially run around now and heal everybody. It's not really what I want to do because I don't want to waste medipacks, but I will heal my assault guy because he does have less health than everybody else because he's wearing the ghost armor. So I'm going to get everybody else who can just into Overwatch at the moment.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
It's a little risky to push forwards right now. Especially as I don't know where that sector pod is. Okay, interesting. Interesting. What I'm trying to do now is just open up my lines of sight. I don't want to bring people out of cover, but at the same time I need to be able to move up. And all these dashes leave me without any overwatch options, really. Let's get my sniper over this side.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Right.
You hear that?
Oh, I hear it. I hear it, and it doesn't sound fun. Well, I'm never a big fan of splitting up. So, let's do one side at a time. Let's also try and put our sniper's height advantage to good use. Now, one of the things about this particular map or map style that I forgot about, which was a little bit silly of me, is you're very limited to where you can take ships, because I don't think they can use these little lifts. So they kind of have to go the long way round with them everywhere, which is a pain. I'm going to keep the other guy here, just so I've got somebody watching the rear.
On Overwatch.
Not to say that he's going to take anything on. If something sneaks up behind him, I may well just get him to withdraw, but at least I shouldn't be taken too much by surprise.
Moving to Overwatch.
And we've seen nothing there. Ooh.
Sharp, enemies rolling up.
Okay, that was a little accidental pull there.
They're moving around the
But,
side.
however, apart from flanking myself, which is not what I wanted to do. Right. Mr. Sniper, put your pistol away. Right, 100% chance to hit both of those. So,
Nice.
one down. We have double tap. Two down. Can you hit him? 43% chance. Let's take those odds.
Kill confirmed.
Good-o. Right. Well, that went a lot better than I expected it was going to. Still going to leave you there, just in case there's some on the other side. You can go on to Overwatch. Still lots of noises. Okay. Too many rooms. Well, we're going to assume this room's covered because the Shiv hasn't seen anything. So we'll run through to there and Overwatch. Right, you can hear and or see something over in that direction. So I'm going to leave you on Overwatch. I was going to reload you, but as something seems to be getting closer, I think we'll leave you there.
Got it covered. Roger. Got my eyes on.
Leave you on Overwatch. Might as well leave you there. Just move you to the edge. Better for shooting around the corner. One thing you will notice that I'm doing is I'm not using my Shiv to open doors. Now, I have mentioned it before. I don't know whether or not it's been fixed, but there used to be a... Okay. There used to be a bug. And that bug was, if you used a Shiv to open a door, nothing else could go through the door, not even the Shiv. So you essentially blocked a door off. And if it was an area where there wasn't any other way back other than through that door, you kind of got yourself cut off. So it seems fairly empty. I can never remember the layout of this ship. It's such a big thing. I don't think there's usually anything up there. No doubt I'll end up having to do some backtracking at some point because I suddenly come across something that I should have known was there but didn't. Alright, it's time to get the sniper to reload. And while he's reloading, Overwatch everybody else, reload anybody else that needs to be reloaded, and wait for them to come to me. Is it worth moving the Shiv up there? No, I'm not going to. And the reason I'm not going to is because my assault guy has no moves left. And if I pull a pack of mutons, I'll probably need him. Still not 100% convinced what that is I can hear. It sounds like a sectopod. Okay. Use the Shiv as cover there. Start getting some of these guys up. I think what I might do... I know I said I wasn't going to, but I've changed my mind. Still got my sniper in the middle, so he's got his uses there. I think I actually might move him more towards the middle of the map.
I've got a visual.
Yeah. Which now I kind of wish that I hadn't, because now he can't take a shot. Now luckily he doesn't have to worry too much about the Berserker. He can't get to me, he's only melee. I can take a shot at him. Oh, well, 1 damage. I know I wouldn't be able to do anything significant to him. Nobody else is really in a position to do anything. So what we're going to do here is just keep our fingers crossed. Put him on Overwatch. Like I said, nothing really to worry about the Berserker. He can't actually get at me at the moment.
Adjusting sights.
Ah. Well. Good. I wasn't expecting him to get a shot from there. But that does mean that we need to get rid of our friend. I'm going to try and pull him out, because at least then the sniper should have a shot at him. Because the sniper couldn't see him before, even though technically I should have had squad sight, he was kind of hidden behind the corner. So you still have to have a line of sight, and they still have to be within your range. It's just you don't necessarily have to be able to see them. Little explore around the corner with the shiv. And balls. We now have 2 elite mutons. 2 regular mutons and a berserker. Yep, withdraw, basically. You can't really do a lot from there. I'm going to put you here in this corner for more cover. Now, what do you see? You see the berserker. I am going to actually leave you on Overwatch, because I think that's the best option at the moment. I'm going to move you up here as well, so I've got one more person that can fire at them. And hopefully, because I don't have a lot of other options, draw them out. Now, where's my sniper? I know he can't see them, but I'm figuring if I can kind of get him over here, he might have a chance on his next turn. Leave him there for now.
Roger, I got my eyes on.
Bit of a waste for one berserker. Oh, we'll see what happens. Well, we hit most of them despite the fact we couldn't see them. It's always good. And that shredder rocket does more damage, essentially, so... Of course, now I've left myself in a bit of a situation because I can't actually see where they are anymore.
Come get some.
So I think this is very much a case, again, of putting everybody on Overwatch and letting them stick their head out.
On Overwatch. What's making that noise?
And that is the reason why I put my sniper in that position. Obviously, I'd have liked him to have been there with his sniper rifle. On the plus side, the berserker's down to 1 health. Wow, he just actually blew bits off of him.